And that looks like we're live. Hello, everyone. Nicola here, and welcome to the Shadow Alchemy series, day 3. Day 3, we are the sovereign fire. I am in a different location, different time of day, so that does mean being in a different space in the house just because of other people being around. And yeah, I have these blue light glasses, but they really reflect, and so I don't want to use them. But my eyes do feel a little bit strained. So, feeling into the journey that we've been on so far, day 1, that first flame, that ignition, and we really felt into that knowing of what it is that wants to shift. Maybe not knowing exactly what it is, but feeling there's like an inner knowing that something's it's time for a change, or it's time for something to shift within life, within your life dynamics. And that was really like the softening out of that Pisces energy, really like softening out of that energy that we've been in with Neptune and Pisces um, for that 14-year cycle. And it's really feeling into that transition from that water to fire that we've been feeling, and what that is igniting is that ignition from day 1. And then that initiation that we experienced on day 2, the initiation of will, of your choice. I choose myself consciously. We went into like really owning all of the layers of yourself. We did that beautiful chakra alignment, and really set the energy, your energy field, in a beautiful way to cultivate these next layers and these next steps that we're going into. And so, day 3 today, this is sovereign fire. So, we're really stepping into this fire energy now. This Aries energy is ramping up, this transition, this magnetic aspect of shifting, that planetary aspect of Neptune moving through the sky and pulling out of Pisces and into Aries. And so we're feeling this ignition, this choice, and this sovereign fire. And the sovereign fire is purification, it's stabilisation. So we really want to stabilize these layers of self. Um, and it's really feeling into like how we are, how we're acting within our daily existence, and that we are, everything that we're doing is in essence for ourselves. Even if we are connecting with other people and doing things for other people, we might be helping them, assisting with our parents or children, but then we, everything that we do, even if it's for other people, it's for ourselves. And so we act for ourselves, and not like feeling that it's not against anything. There's no like we want to feel into any resistance that is um, having us feel like there's a force, like we're forcing ourselves to do stuff, forcing ourselves to help someone, or we're forcing ourselves to do something for someone else. And so this is where we from day two, I choose myself consciously. So it's choosing yourself and then acting from yourself and not against anything. So it's like, how am I moving through myself and from like the essence of me, of what I want to create um, in my life. And this is the element of embodied intention. So we are embodied in all of the actions that we take during the day. Like we are intentional with everything that we're doing. And I'm, not there yet with things as well. Like this is for me as much as it is for you as well. So for me, I'm like, where am I on autopilot too much when I'm doing certain things, and how can I be more embodied presence and intentional with everything that I do. Um, for example, today when I got to work, I was carrying a lot of things. We've got this new space, the inner city sanctuary is coming together, and I had a lot of extra things that I was taking in there for the opening that's happening in a few days. I was taking my drum and musical instruments and just had different things that I was juggling. And I took the keys out of the door and put them on the table next to the door, and then just like went into the shop and went into the inner city sanctuary and just, operated through the whole day. And then when it was time to leave and I was in the staff room, I couldn't find the keys in the bag. And I was like, well, I know I got in here today, so the keys are somewhere. And I don't often lose my keys. And so I was like, oh, find them when I get down to the door. Like I'll have all my bags with me, so it'll have to be here somewhere. And so instead of panicking and like ripping my bag apart, trying to find them, I was like, just get everything together. They're not where they should be. And when I get down to the door and at the table down there, I'll have another look in my bag. And where I put my bag on the table, the keys were like directly there. So they were where I had left them. And yeah, something about these keys, I think I need like a different key ring or something on them because they're separate to my normal keys that I never lose. And yeah, when I got home, I could not find the keys in my bag anywhere. And I was like, did I leave them in the door at work? And yeah, instead of panicking, I looked in some different zip pockets and I'd thrown it in there. And so it's when we're doing these, um, yeah, kind of like semi-mindless, we're on like autopilot, right? And we all do it, and it's a good part of the human mechanisms in the brain that allow us to act in autopilot when we do need to. Like driving is great when you can just seamlessly drive and be able to have a conversation or think about other things and have spaciousness to do that. But when we're operating in the world and we're engaging with people and we are, yeah, finding like our forward momentum for the things that we want to create in our lives, then we kind of don't want to be mindless or unintentional at those times. We want to bring intentionality to that. And so this is kind of really leading into this stabilization, like the sovereign fire is like stabilizing us. How are we feeling this ignition? Something in me knows it's time. Things have got to shift, these suppressed layers that we brought up to shift, and then choosing ourselves consciously. And then we really want to stabilize in that. And this is really feeling into how we can operate in the world um, perceiving it kind of like as it is, without projecting, without placing our projections onto them. So there's clarity in the directions that we're going. And we kind of like dissolving that illusion, like Pisces energy that we came out of, we're coming out of now, that transit out of that Neptune Pisces energy. It's like a lot of like disillusion and blurred lines and everything, whereas Aries is about clarity. And so we're feeling like we're dissolving that illusion. Um, and something that came up when I was actually looking up about yeah, the transit, and it's just quite, funny as it is when there's synchronicities and things that come up. And it said to be mindful with the Aries energy, to not blindly idealize and follow the idols. So don't make false idols, and to not blindly follow, and not idolize them, and kind of like lose yourself in the way, on your way. And they gave the example of Charles Manson, and I'm reading this book at the moment, Weird Scenes Inside the Canyon. It's about Laurel Canyon, covert ops, and the dark heart of the hippie dream. And yeah, Laurel Canyon is where Charles Manson and the family had their camp, or their ranch, whatever they called it, was there. And so yeah, just the synchronicities of like reading that in the book and then going to research a bit more about, the transit that we're in, and then having that there. And so yeah, just the potency of synchronicities, right? So we want to be really mindful that we're not coming out of this this disillusioned energy of Pisces, and then this Aries energy of this aspects of, yeah, of not blindly following others, to be in our sovereign selves, and our in our own inner authority, and to really anchor that in to to our being. And this is really changing the trajectory, and to feel that we are this warrior energy that's coming through with Aries, as we are the heroes. We are the hero of our own journey. We are the main character, if you will. We're not idolizing other people, and other people are the main character. And, what we are doing in our daily lives, like they don't have a dominant say over your own autonomy and how you live your life. And so it's really anchoring in that you're the hero of your own journey, and that hero's journey arc of the tarot as well, that I really love, is that the fool's journey through the tarot is that hero's journey. So that Joseph Campbell layering in there with that. And so we're following the anima and the animus energy as well. And so today, the sovereign fire, the anima is feeling into trust, like trusting the directions that come up, trusting the direction that you choose. And the animus energy is holding true. So it's stabilizing, really. Like, this is what this sovereign fire is. This purification is coming in, and then we're stabilizing. So this animus energy, this inner masculine energy, is holding true. And then this inner feminine trusts the direction. So the masculine holds, and the feminine trusts the direction that is being presented, that is like the excitement, the natural forward momentum. And so this is this empowerment that we can feel. And so we all have these aspects of this masculine and feminine within us. But again, it's reiterating it is, if you identify, if you're a man or a woman, if however you're presenting, and identifying, so within the inner masculine, you have the anima, which is the inner feminine. So that trusts direction. So if you're a man, then there's this inner feminine, this anima energy. So just trusting this direction. And if you're a woman presenting and identifying, then you've got this inner masculine, and this is the animus, and this is just holding true, not doing, not out there doing. So it's very much like stabilizing these energies within us. I'm feeling there's like this adaptability that we want to have within life as well, when we're with this stabilization, when we're stabilizing ourselves, we've got this like unwavering energy, this unshakable energy. And what was that I had written in this from the other day? Yeah, unshakable, unwavering. Yeah, this is the know thyself again. We're living in integrity, and then we're getting to know ourselves even more through this sovereign fire, through this initiation of Aries energy, this fire, this passion, this choice, this ignition, clarity, feeling direction, and feeling that sovereignty to act from yourself. So acting from your internal passions with what you want to do with your life. And again, not blindly following or allowing someone else to come in and kind of like take over where you're going and what you're doing. You are the hero of your own journey. You are the director, and the main character is where we're at. So this be like water, this adaptability, so this Neptune energy is still present with the fire, because we've got the duality of both. We've got both these primordial aspects of fire and water, these two primordial elements. And yeah, so feeling that adaptability, be like water within the sovereign fire, so that stabilization within the field of what we're creating, what we're purifying, and what we're working through. So yeah, we're reclaiming, we're still in that, like we're really wanting to like reclaim layers of ourselves. So if you're feeling that there's like um, scattered parts of self or like density in your body, then to feel what you can do to alchemize that yourself. How can you like shift and move that within yourself by even doing tapping, looking up some tapping YouTube videos, or just feeling into like tapping your body where you feel that there might be stuck energy. Even like moving your hands over your body and feeling into your energy and where energy might feel stuck. And if you do light language, or you're starting to do some light language, even like using your hands in a way that's kind of like untying aspects of energy that might feel tight. Or like sometimes, quite often, when you're doing energy work on someone and you feel that there's just stuff that needs to come out, you're just like Reiki over them and just like pulling for ages, like pulling so much out of them. And so you can do that to yourself if you just feel like there's so much heaviness, to just feeling like this purification, and to use that energy to kind of like unknot and untie and just pull out, and and shift. And you can feel that working when you start to get the chills up your body. You get the goosebumps, the goddess bumps all over. You get that activation, your hair stands on end. And so you can kind of do that around wherever in your body you feel like you need to shift energy and tap on those places. So even during like guided meditations, during the ones that we do here, or just anything that you might be listening to or working through with someone, even if you're in a group meditation, and laying in, there's like 30 of you and someone's guiding you through something with music or whatever. Like, just if you feel like there's stuff that needs to move, then like tap your body. Or, sometimes in those I don't lie down, I sit up because I get more activation and clearing come through when I'm sitting up. So sitting up in those sessions as well. And just, yeah, really like feeling like you're like untying. Like, I can even feel stuff working for me now while I'm doing that. Like, it's like, and breathe through whatever, and then tap to shift and move stuff, and just yeah, just experiment with that around your body and into your auric field. And 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 this is know thyself. This is stabilizing your field. um when I guide through a meditation, and at the beginning, when we're grounding in and we're setting the space, and you're getting the sphere around you, and might be a point where quite often people say, now scan your auric field for any holes, rips, or tears. And at that point, you can scan, with your mind, but you can also be like scanning with your hands and just feeling into like where there might be like holes, rips, or tears, and just kind of like really like, repairing. Could be just doing some little sewing here and there, or patching up, or like, yeah, like meshing the auric field back together, just feeling like you're really like creating a um a strong foundation around you with the yeah, with your energetics. Sorry, my leg is really sore. um Alrighty. And what we're really wanting to get into with this as well is like this Aries energy that is about that individual aspect. It is, I know myself, and this assertiveness, like being assertive within your own nature, your own dynamic with what's going on in your life, and with your energetic field, and be really meticulous with the protection of your energy. And this is can be in the form of like asking for and invoking protection around you as well, just by stating that. One of my mentors, Susan, said this to me, to invoke triple protection, and just imagining that triple protection like spiraling around you. If you've got like whatever that looks like, to you. To me, I just see like different colored light like around me, and then yeah, like a sphere of yeah, like steel color, like silver, but like as in like a vault, like metal. Like it's like a impenetrable field of triple protection. And um yeah, another aspect that I really like, for myself, for my own layers of protection, which came in through yeah, it was like a talk that I was at a while ago, and the speaker said, oh, Heather Haswell, she said about this as a great aspect to like allocate a guardian for your psychic realms. And this could be anything. I think someone gave the example of a dragon that had grown with them from being younger, and someone else had like a cartoon character. And straight away, I saw it was like a dog of like Looney Tunes or something, and it was like a bulldog, and he had the big collar and the like oversized face. He was white, and he had an underbite, teeth coming up, and I just saw him like running around the perimeter, like really massive perimeter around me, just like barking. And then when I got home, I did the process again and called in Cthulhu as the guardian of my psychic realms, so the elder gods through the Lovecraftian mythos. So you can bring in whoever you like, and that can change and be interchangeable. It's been pretty good with Cthulhu there. And yeah, but you can be creative with that in terms of who you call in to be the protector of your psychic realms. So that's like when you're sleeping and any like psychic attacks, anything like that. So just really feeling these things that we can do to just really feel like ownership over our sovereign energy. And so, with that, we are going to go into guided journey. That will be a surprise for me as well. Let's see where we go. Mm. All right, just closing down your eyes. Taking some deeper breaths into your belly. I'm feeling the softening of these aspects of your body. Every time you have a deep breath in, feel your shoulders soften, shoulder blades drop down. Your eyebrows drop. And feeling that life force energy arriving into your body with your breath. And when you're breathing out, feel that you're breathing out any impurities, any stagnation, any stuck energies. And with each breath, you feel that breath of life, that inhale of consciousness. The air is our consciousness. Without it, we lose our consciousness. Without the air and the breath, without that life force, we become unconscious. And so feeling when we're breathing in, it's consciousness that we're breathing in. And breathing out through pursed lips, feeling that purification, breathing out stagnancy, just imagining around you now, out from your shoulders, in front of you, behind you, these big magnets. They might be like cartoon magnets, big car magnets that they have at the scrapyard. Whatever you see in your mind's eye, these magnets are there. Just feeling with every breath you take in, you can turn the amplification on the magnets up. And they start to pull out of you anything that's not serving you, any pain in your body, tension, emotions, seeing it leaving your body, maybe to all the magnets evenly, or maybe there's more coming out of the front of you or the back of you, or just feeling into where it's releasing from your body, noticing what you notice. Is it black smoke or tumbling rubbish? Is it people, places, things that you see? And feeling that releasing with every deep in breath and slow out breath. And these magnets have cords that draw all the way down into the deepest depths of the earth. So everything that they're pulling out of you is drawing deep down into Mother Nature, down into Mother Earth, Papatuanuku, and Mother Gaia loves to compost. So everything that you're releasing doesn't serve you is recycled, reused, composting down to nourish the earth, neutralizing everything. Just feeling that neutral feeling of everything that's releasing from you. Just reinstating that beautiful auric activation from day 2, the red of your root chakra radiating, orange radiating from your sacral, yellow from your solar plexus out into your auric field, each color. Your heart expanding green throughout your whole body, out into your auric field. Your throat, this blue, beautiful energy radiating out into your whole auric field. Feeling that activation within this space, this crystalline energy of your throat center of communication, of speaking with integrity, this sovereign, truthful, knowing yourself energy. Your third eye, this beautiful violet radiating out to your whole auric field, and the indigo of your crown, just activating and filling your whole auric field. Just feeling now the fullness of your aura. And with your breath, feeling that you can double that. Just pushing that beautiful energy from within you and allowing yourself to take up more space. And inviting you to invoke this triple protection around your whole field now, underneath your feet, above, all the way around. And feeling it sealing and locking into place. And what this creates around you is this filter of clarity. So, this purified energy fields that you've cultivated around you allows you to see with more clarity, more precision, more kindness, compassion, and feeling within that clarity, that clarity of the deepest aspects of yourself that are ready to be born, that are ready to stretch out and take up more space within you. Within that clarity, this fire ignites within you. This first flame from day one is now amplified and can ripple through your whole being. The sovereign fire is your own accountability for yourself, for your actions, for the words that you speak to yourself and others. Just feeling that fire purify and ripple through you. And these layers of purification, feeling those magnets beyond your field are still working. Anything that's wanting to be released seamlessly and easily passes through and out of your field, and the magnets draw it away. So within this protective field, the sovereign fire is igniting, and you stand strong within that. And you feel all these layers of self-doubt, rumination, of regret, shame, apathy, misunderstandings, grudges, feeling them all shifting and leaving. These magnets are just pulling. This fire is rippling through the whole space. You may feel yourself overheating, but you are okay in this process. Just allowing these things to leave you, people, places, things, anything that's no longer serving you, memories, night terrors, ruminating thoughts, phrases and words that stick in your mind, letting them go, letting the fire alchemize. Siriya tiriya dayaramanai chiriya siriyati yiriya tiriya dayaramanai charata yiriya siriya tiriya dayrayate yiriya siya haraya dayrayamanai. I'm feeling that fire permeate through your whole body, down into your toes, all the way up to your back, your spine, shoulders, across your face, down the back of your head, shoulders, forearms, out to your fingers, rippling through your skin. And this sovereign fire is holding you in this personal power, clarity in direction, clarity in your own direction, your own internal compass. I'm feeling that anima energy, trusting the direction, trusting your instincts, trusting what you choose as your path, and holding true, this animus energy, holding true with that direction. And feeling the flame settling. Feeling that flame is ignited in each of your chakras. It's a red flame at your root chakra. It's orange flame in your sacral. It's a yellow flame in your solar plexus. There's a green flame in your heart. It's blue is flame in your throat. There's violet flame in your third eye. There's indigo flame at your crown. Feeling that each one of these is regulating the speed and qualities of your chakras. We're starting to reveal new layers and aspects of each of your chakras. Just feeling into these swirling balls of energy within you, these dimensional gateways into these aspects of self. Your throat chakra is a dimensional gateway to everything to do with self-expression. Right? Your heart chakra is a dimensional gateway into everything to do with that beautiful love, that emotion that comes through. You're just feeling into where your intention naturally goes to a particular chakra, and just feeling that gateway. And feeling how you can cultivate and access different layers of this portal You can speed up the colors, ignite the fire within that center more, and feeling that it's a portal into deeper layers of compassion, joy, bliss, creativity, power. These are different ways that you can access your energy during the day, and you can open and close these energy centers as you need as well. So, feeling we don't always want our crown chakra open. So, you can dial it open like a camera lens and then close it down, or like unfurl it like a flower and then draw it back in. So just feeling yourself connecting into each one of these centers and just attuning each one for exactly what you need in this moment, for this day, for this next moment that you're in. If you're going to sleep, you might want to leave your crown chakra a wee bit more open for your dream space, your third eye, your heart. You might want to shut down your sacral solar plexus a little bit. You're going to the office, you're driving, engaging with people, supermarket, mall. You might want to close down your third eye, your crown, maybe close down your heart space a little bit. Just feeling into what you naturally need for the rest of your day. And this is an aspect of self-regulation that you can now tap into and use. So feeling into how we are molding and reshaping the identity based on regulated output of energy, all this density and distortion is being purified away. And we are in this regulated state. Our nervous system is regulated, feel grounded, still, and feeling that I act from myself. All of my actions are from within myself. That means I am responding from myself to the world. I'm not reacting, I'm just bouncing off everything. I'm embodied presence, embodied intentionality. And the stabilisation is there. You feel adaptable. You feel expanded in compassion, clarity, and direction. And feeling the fullness in your heart of holding true, trusting the direction that you are choosing. And feel that empowerment, that warrior energy, the hero of your own journey, the initiation of self. And embody that strength, that conviction. And feel ferocious and unwavering in your dedication to your life. And as you breathe in a little bit deeper, feeling the clothing against your skin, noticing the sounds around you in your house. And setting yourself up if you need to be clear and focused, or continue to drift off to sleep. And that's Nicola signing off, and we'll see you tomorrow for day 4.